On a remote farm, hidden deep in the woods, there was an old chicken coop known by the locals as the Roost of Shadows. The legend said that every full moon, the chickens, long thought to be regular farm birds, became something much darker. One night, a young farmer named Jake, unaware of the legend, inherited the land. He moved in just as the full moon began to rise. As he settled into the farmhouse, he heard soft clucking outside, but it seemed strange, almost human. Curious, Jake grabbed a flashlight and walked toward the coop. The closer he got, the louder the clucks became, morphing into eerie whispers. The moonlight cast long shadows across the yard, and the coop, once harmless in the daylight, now looked like a cage holding something sinister. He opened the door slowly, the hinges creaking as if they hadn't moved in years. Inside, the chickens were still still, their eyes glowed red in the darkness, and their feathers ruffled without any wind. As Jake reached out to touch one, a cold hand wrapped around his wrist. He gasped and looked down to see that the chicken had claws human-like fingers covered in feathers. Suddenly, all the chickens began to move, their bodies shifting and contorting. Their feathers fell away, revealing grotesque, humanoid creatures with beaks and talons, their eyes gleaming with hunger. They advanced on Jake, surrounding him, clucking in unison like a twisted chant. Jake tried to run, but the coop door slammed shut, trapping him inside. The creatures closed in. Their clucks now turned to sinister laughter. The moonlight filtered through the wooden slats of the coop, casting a final shadow on the ground, a shadow of something no longer human. By morning, the farm was quiet. The chickens roamed the yard as usual, but no one saw Jake again. The only trace of him left was his torn shirt hanging on the coop door, fluttering in the breeze like a warning. From then on, locals would say, "Beware the Roost of Shadows. For the chickens, there are no mere birds.